to center, at information walls. Singapore Changi Airport, ATI's Information Hotel, Tango 849 Zulu, wind 350 at 13, visibility 21, temperature 30, viewpoint 22, QNH 1011, remarks, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time, use of departure and arrival procedures recommended, landing runways 2 left and 2 center, expect ILS approach, departing runways 2 left and 2 center, recommended arrival procedures, Aram 1A, Asun 1A, LL 1A, Maba 2A, Obdo 1A, Repo 1A, advice on initial contact, you have information hotel.
Singapore Changi ground, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, ready for pushback with information hotel.
Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec.
Singapore Changi ground, 7 Tango November Uniform Whiskey, request taxi to parking. 7 Tango November Uniform Whiskey, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, 7 Tango November Uniform Whiskey.
Singapore Changi ground, Qatari 002 Sierra Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Qatari 002 Sierra Alpha, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Qatari 002 Sierra Alpha.
Singapore 36 Heavy, contact Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6. Contacting Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6, Singapore 36 Heavy.
Singapore Changi ground, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, ready to taxi to runway 2 left with information hotel.
Singapore Changi traffic, Singapore 36 heavy, holding short runway 2 left.
Off runway 2 left, departing west. Singapore Changi traffic, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, taxiing to runway 2 left. Runway 2 left with information hotel. Quebec, taxi to runway 2 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 2 left, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec.
Singapore Changi ground, Aeroflot 1, ready to push back with information hotel.
Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, contact Singapore Changi Tower on... Contacting Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec. Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, wind 000 at 15, runway 2 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 2 left, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec. Singapore 36 heavy, contact Singapore approach on 124.6.
Contacting Singapore approach on 124.6, Singapore 36 heavy.
Tahiti Airlines 987, exit runway when able. Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, contact Singapore approach on 124.6. Contacting Singapore approach on 124.6, Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet is 17 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 11,300 feet, requesting flight following to London Heathrow. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, flight following request mat required after check-in. Victor Tango Juliet Alpha Yankee Super, thank you, good day. Victor Tango Juliet Alpha Yankee Super, contact Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6. Contacting Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6, Victor Tango Juliet Alpha Yankee Super. CG363 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Singapore approach on 124.6. Singapore approach, Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, runway 13,300. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, avoid sending duplicate messages.
CG363 heavy, requesting descent via OBDO1 Alpha arrival.
For Oscar Mike Alpha November, thank you, good day. For Oscar Mike Alpha November, frequency change approved, good day. Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, stay in tension.
CG363 heavy is 2 nautical miles.
Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec is 8 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 4,100 feet, requesting flight following to Los Angeles. CG363 Heavy, continuous filed, expecting ILS approach runway 2 cent. Singapore 36 Sierra Quebec, proceed on course to Los Angeles. Proceed on course, Singapore 36 Sierra, Quebec. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, thank you, good day. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, frequency change approved, good day. Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Frequency change approved, Papa Kilo Alpha November Juliet, good day.
This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. 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 You don't get attached. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you this. I can tell it this. I'm trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. Just for the taste, you're all you use. I'm on the case. You take the heat and miss such grace. You say without the heat stay. You said you're scared I'll let you down. Stick around and you'll find out. Don't you wanna make it out?
Airbus Cargo 1, descend and maintain 6000.
Baby, I'm so proud.
Singapore approach, Singapore 23, with you at 15,600.
Singapore 22, radar contact, say approach request. Descend and maintain 6000, Airbus Cargo 1.
Singapore 23 is 28 nautical miles southwest of Kluang at 15,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
Singapore 23, continuous files, expecting ILS approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
Roger, Singapore 23.
Cause I'm so proud, baby, I'm so proud of you.
Aeroflot 7028 Heavy, requesting visual approach any runway at Singapore Changi.
I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you this. I can tell it this.
Airbus Cargo 1, turn right heading 190 and hold over FF04 at 6000, right turn, do not exceed 200 knots. Turn right heading 190 and hold over FF04 at 6000, right turn, welcome, Airbus Cargo 1. Aeroflot 7028 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi.
Maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 2 center, PG363 Heavy.
All this space that's in.
Proceed on course, Cap 30 Juliet. United 5558.
Nothing's gonna change.
Thank you, good day, Singapore 36 Sierra, Quebec. United 555 Indian.
I can't take what is true now. You don't love me and I know. You don't love me and I know. You don't love me and I know. I play this heartless game. All this space that's in between us, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change.